everyone, my name is Jade and today I am back with another video on how to eat vegan at UK supermarkets, and today we are going to be talking about Iceland. If you want to check out any of my other videos in this series, then I will put a link in the description below, but let's get into it. So in these videos I like to talk about 4 categories. The first is location within the store, second is price point, third is variety, and then fourth I show you what we get and then do a taste test. So in my local Iceland, which I'm hoping and assuming is the same in all Icelands, there is one freezer dedicated entirely to Iceland's Noble range, which is their entirely vegan range of lots of mock meats, and they have loads of new cool items in there too. So that is in one freezer section. Then they separately have another vegetarian freezer section which has a lot of vegan friendly items in it, such as Linda McCartney and a few other bits. And then in their non-frozen section there are also a few vegan bits you can pick up, but we'll chat about that later on. Secondly, price point. So obviously Iceland is known for being super affordable, and these meals are no different. They are really reasonably priced, with a lot of the items being around £2 and some around £3, which makes them really accessible, which is great. Thirdly, let's chat about the variety that the range offers. So it's obviously not the hugest range, but there still are a lot of items you can try. So there's a lot of mock meats like burgers, meatballs, sausages, kind of all that kind of thing. Then they also have 2 new pizzas, which I'm really excited about. They do a paella, and then obviously outside of the Noble range they have the Linda McCartney items. So there's a bit of everything, but definitely room for them to expand. If you're listening, Iceland, we want more. Now on to the best part of the video. Let's show you what I got, chat through it, then put it in the oven and do a taste test. So sorry, Poppy has been begging to get on my lap, so she's just gonna sit here and help us out because she loves food just as much as we do. So let's start with the pizzas, because these are what I am most excited about. So we have these 2 pizzas. So this one is a no cheese hummus pizza, which sounds very interesting. I've never had a hummus pizza before. So it looks like the base is kind of just hummus instead of a tomato base. And then it is topped with tomatoes and black kale. Oh, Poppy's licking the box, she likes it. So we're gonna definitely try that one tonight. Then this one is the no cheese Italian garden pizza. And this is topped with broccoli, mushrooms and red onions, which are my 3 favourite pizza toppings, and maybe garlic as well. But that is amazing, so I'm really excited to try this, and I think Matt is too. Then we are into their more classic range that they've had for a while. So we've got these no porkies sausages and these Noble burgers. So the Noble burgers I am a huge fan of. I absolutely love them. Matt and I went through a phase where we ate them several times a week because they're so good. And the sausages I really enjoy. I don't think I prefer them to Linda McCartney, but I do really like them, so I picked up another box of those. And I think we'll be having the burgers tonight, but probably not the sausages, because 2 pizzas, 2 burgers is probably more than enough food for 2 people. Next we have the Noble meatballs, is that what they're called? Yep. And the no chick, no porky paella. So Matt is a big paella fan and he absolutely loves this paella. I really like it, apart from the chicken, like kind of mock chicken pieces. They're not really for me, but if you are into that kind of thing, then I'm sure you will like this. And the Noble meatballs, I don't even know if we've tried these yet. I bought these quite a while ago. Oh, you have? What did you think?
They're really nice.
That's Matt, by the way. Okay, what did you have them with?
I can't remember, but they were good. I
Okay.
definitely had them.
So according to Matt, they are good. But I'll probably do like a kind of bolognese style pasta with them one night. Not bolognese, a meatball pasta. But on that topic, they do actually have a kind of mincemeat in the Noble range, and that I think is the most expensive item. That was £3.50. So I didn't buy that because I don't really eat that much mock meat. But if you are looking for a bolognese alternative, judging by their other meat alternatives, I'm sure it would be good, so it's definitely worth a try. So that's all I bought from the No Ball range, but there are a lot more items. So I'm going to insert a clip now of the freezer section in my local Iceland so you can see some of the other items that I didn't pick up. But just off the top of my head, there are a lot more burgers. So there's like a jalapeno burger, a tofu burger, a chicken burger, chicken pieces. There's the mince that I mentioned. I think that's all I can think of. And now moving on to the non-No Ball items. That was a double negative, but I think it made sense. These were a new find for me today. So these are bird's eye veggie fingers, and I'm a big fan of veggie fingers. I love them in a fry up, like a kind of big English breakfast with Linda McCartney sausages, veggie fingers, baked beans, hash browns, smiley faces, toast, you know, all the good stuff. Oh, some bacon. So I'm really excited to try these, and I will definitely have these soon. Then finally, some classic Linda items. We've got the vegetarian sausages and the vegetarian country pies. These I have at least once a week. I love them either with curly fries and beans, or in a roast dinner, so we'll do mashed potato and then have like loads of different veggies with them and gravy. So these are a staple, and they're so cheap in Iceland. They're only £1.50, where in a lot of the other supermarkets they're around £2, sometimes £2.50. So definitely worth stocking up on these from Iceland. And the veggie sausages are such a great staple. I use them in loads of different dishes. We'll have spicy sausage and couscous, where we'll kind of fry the sausages, chop them into bits and kind of season them and have them with couscous and a tomato sauce. I will chop them up and put them in like a tomato sauce and have it with pasta. We'll have them with a veggie fry up. Matt has them with a roast. There's just so much you can do with them. And again, these are super cheap in Iceland. I want to say they were £1 for the box, which is really, really good. So if you're a fan of Linda, get yourself to Iceland. So now that we've been through everything we bought, I am going to put some of it in the oven because I think Matt is very hungry and he's been very patient whilst I talk through all of this, and then we would do our little taste test and show you what we thought. So we've cooked the garden pizza, the hummus pizza, and then the No Ball burgers. So we've had these many times and we love them. I had to get whole wheat buns today, sorry.
Yeah, they looked a bit weird.
They didn't have any of the white buns. I normally love whole wheat, apart from with burgers you need to have a white bun, but yeah, sorry. And then this doesn't look very appetizing, but it might taste good. And this one looks nice. So should we try one of those first?
I think we should try this because it looks horrid.
That bit looks the best, I want that bit.
I think we need to show this up close.
It does look a bit weird, but I bet it tastes nice.
And then the dough is...
Oh, it's like a whole wheat dough. I just saw on the packet.
It's a lot better. It tastes better
Yeah,
than
it
it looks.
tastes a lot better than it looks.
But
it's weird.
It's not really pizza. I could eat
The bites with the tomato are really nice. It's way better with the tomato. I think maybe it could do with some like spices.
It's actually, it's different, but it's quite nice actually.
You got a bit of tomato. I realised in the last one we did of these, I had like a big bit of spinach in my teeth, and it was over like a large portion, so I couldn't edit it out. So, saving you. Okay, let's try this one then. I think this will be good.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the dough is actually
so
good.
Nice, yeah. Okay, this one's the winner. I'm a big fan. We'll definitely get that again.
Yeah.
And it was £2.
Yeah, that's good.
This one, a bit niche. I'm not sure.
Worth a try.
Yeah. Okay, on to our faves. Right, your one's got ketchup on. That's your one. And on the burgers, we put just mayo, which we got from the US. This is it. And it is absolutely amazing. For me, this is just like the best mayo. Like, we even contacted them asking if we could distribute them in the UK because we just desperately wanted it. And yeah, it's really hard to get here. You can get it shipped, but it would cost like £20 a tub. Genuinely consider it. But yeah, that's what we've got in the burgers, and lettuce, and you've got ketchup in yours as well. It's sliding everywhere. Oh my goodness.
What are you trying to do?
Show the burger. but it's super, super juicy.
Maybe the camera will show why it is that you find it so hard to eat.
Oh, I'm such a messy burger eater.
I'm going to give you the
Yeah, thank you.
awkward if I spill it everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
That is good.
Okay, so good reviews overall.
Yeah, I think
These two.
the burgers are like I think the best shop bought burgers you can get.
Yeah, I think so. And I think they're £2 for the packet as well.
Yeah.
So 2 burgers, so it's like £1 a burger, which is so good.
The pizza, considering it's frozen, there's not many other. I don't think there's any other. Oh no, that big brand.
Oh, Goodfellas.
Yeah, it's better than Goodfellas, definitely.
Yeah, I like.
So I'd say that's best frozen pizza.
The toppings on this are so great. It's like they went inside my brain and was like, "What do you want on a pizza?" And I think you could probably like sprinkle your own vegan cheese on it.
And this one is definitely last place, but
Yeah.
it's worth trying.
I mean, we'll eat it, but I don't know if we'll get it again.
No.
And then in terms of what else we've had from Iceland, because I know this isn't a great taste test. What is your favourite? The paella.
Paella is really good.
Yeah.
The meatballs are good, but like not any better than any others.
Yeah.
The paella is, I think, the best thing.
Yeah.
These are the best thing, actually.
Yeah, these are the best.
Then the
I think.
paella.
And then this for me. And the sausages are really good too. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some ideas of what you can get in Iceland. Comment your favourite things down below and we will see you next week for another vegan in a chain supermarket video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, Captain.